Hi, my name is Lisa with Travel Smart with Lisa, and I am a travel professional but also a fellow traveler. And people ask me all the time, how can I have a luxury vacation on a limited budget? And that's a great question, and I'd love to help you learn that my secrets or some of my secrets. Probably my number one would be plan ahead. Planning ahead means at least a year in advance. And the reason being is you are getting prices from last year for the year that you're traveling. And so that is going to be a great budget saver right there. You want to plan ahead with what you're going to do, where are you going to go, the different times of year when the weather might be favorable, but the tourism isn't very high. So you want to take those factors into account. So the next thing is your airfare. So you can book your airfare up to 330 days before you travel. And I suggest that you do that between 4 and 6 months before travel because those are usually your best prices no matter where you're traveling. The days of last minute flights and getting a really great deal on a flight are long gone. If you see a great deal on a flight, that is because that has the longest layover that you've ever had in your entire life. Then you want to think about your traveling style or what you want in this vacation. So you want to think, do you want to be adventurous? Would you like to, are you a foodie? Do you want to take a culinary tour or a cooking class? You want to think ahead of all those must-haves so that you can put those into place and you can basically book those a year in advance. Now, I'm going to show you along the way some of the tour operators that I like to use, but I will tell you, you want to be careful. If you go on places like Viator or just go online and search for a tour operator, you really don't know if they're bonded, licensed, or if they even have any integrity. So you want to do your homework on that. As a travel professional, I do have some other access to other information, but when you're doing it yourself, just make sure you read reviews and make sure that these people have been in business for a while and they're, just not willy-nilly type of thing. Again, you want to arrange ground transportation, which would mean your train tickets if you're traveling to a country and want to travel via train. You're going to want to do this all in advance, and you are going to get access to better pricing. And it's going to feel more luxurious because when you get to your destination, you're going to be able to enjoy it, and you're not going to have to think about, oh my goodness, we've got to get tickets when we get on the ground, or we have to hail a taxi and we're not sure. Sometimes taxi cab drivers all over the world are really not have the most integrity when it comes to pricing. So that's something that you want to think about. The other thing is you want to think about the hotels that you like to stay in. For me, I like to stay in hotels that are nicer. Even though lots of people say, "Oh, well, we're only spending a few moments in the room, and it doesn't really matter to me." It really does matter. It's not about the room; it's about the amenities. And those stars, 5, 4, 3, come with the hotel's amenities. And I will tell you, there is a very vast difference between a 5-star hotel and a 3-star hotel, especially in different parts of the world. So if you want to have a more luxurious experience, you may want to think about a 4 or 5-star hotel and not necessarily think about the time you're spending in the room, but think about the experience and the amenities. Um, a breakfast is a must when going to a hotel. So a lot of different star hotels have breakfast. I think it's important to have breakfast with where you stay because that's the last thing you want to do is get up in the morning and have to go searching for a breakfast place. That's just my opinion. And again, booking in advance, as I've said before. And then this is the beautiful thing. Most tour operators or hotel contractors will allow you to put a small deposit down a year in advance, and then you can make payments according to your schedule. Now, they will expect final payment usually 60 to 90 days before travel. Some may have a little bit different of a policy, but most hotels are going to require that. But you still, if you're planning a year in advance and you have to pay 90 days in advance before travel, that still leaves you 9 months worth of breaking that up over payments based on your payment schedule. So that's just another tip I have. I have lots of other tips, and please stay tuned. Tune into my channel, Travel Smart with Lisa.